Welcome, Spring Breakers. Welcome to our March celebration. I'm so excited to be here. We have so many great milestones to celebrate this month, so let's get started. First, I'd like to recognize all of our million milers in the house and Blue Knights. Stand up, raise your hand. Lindsay, I see you. Oh, there's Jordan. And then all of the other great drivers that are here visiting today, please make them feel welcome. Those are the folks that make our truck wheels turn. So thank you guys. First, I'd like to start out by celebrating Randy Shaver, 20 years. Somebody gave him some vacation. Next, we have Gene Martin, 16 years.
This is the toughest bird in the building. If any of you saw what he went through. Congratulations.
Next we have Camille Adams, 14 years. Let's celebrate Connie Wimmer, 14 years. Next we have Dana Treat, 14 years. Oh, come on down, Lisa Beggs, 11 years back.
11 years back. I know. That one was a good one. Thank you. Thanks.
Next we have Mario Villanueva, 11 years.
Walking better.
Well, I'm trying to go to David.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Next we have Brandy Largent, 10 years. Now she is our night goddess, so we all sleep better when she's on duty. Next we have Lucy Escalante, 10 years. Carolyn Dothat, 4 years.
Congratulations.
Katie Walden, 3 years. Next we have Alex Uberis, 3 years.
Felicidades, amigo. Gracias. Good work.
Andrew Ocasio, 3 years. Christy McConnell, 2 years.
Good work.
Mary Apker, 2 years. Travis Lytle, 2 years.
How, buddy? Are you slim?
Sure.
Thanks for your help on the radio. You said you guys were up all hours.
Yeah, it's like
Terry Williams, 2 years back. Woo! Almost 5 years total for Terry.
Congratulations.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you get this, I think. Oh, okay. Thank you.
So now we're on to the terminal locations, and so please, when you talk to these folks, please congratulate them on their milestones, starting with Frank Benavides,
She's cool.
Ellie Laura, 11 years, Alex Chavero, 10 years, Roberto Gaona, 3 years, Robert Ceballos, 2 years. Woo! Now on to birthdays. I think I've given myself an anxiety attack. I have all kinds of great people to celebrate this month. And now we're going to introduce our new hires, starting with our very own Urban Jones. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Hey, Urban, do you want to come up and tell us a little bit about yourself? Oh, he's been here before. Sorry. It never gets old. Next, let me introduce Paula Smith. I think she's hiding up there. Jack Carpenter, our new driver manager. Where are you, Jack? Travis Bricker, our new service tech. Chris Waldron, in inspection. Dakota Treadway, in service. Travis Zentuffer. Back here, Travis, our new mechanic intern. Let's try that again. And then we have Brian Stuck, our new recruiting intern back here. Ron Swift, our new service tech. A lot of great people, a lot of neat talent have joined us. But I'd like to mention some of our promotions, some of our existing people that have shined. We have Mary Gosnell, our new director of operations, account management. Renita, our new Team West manager. Kendra left compliance and she's coming over to recruiting, so we're excited about that. And then we have 2 recruiting leads that just got promoted, Christian and Sarah. Let's give them a round of applause. So many great things to celebrate. I'm so proud of you guys. Here's Brett.
All right, so we'll kick it off with everybody's favorite topic. Oh, it's kind of hot touch. There we go. Eye care. So I know it seems really early to start talking about eye care, and it is. I just want to let you know that anybody who wants to be an early bird and get it done now so that they don't have to think about getting their eye care screening can get it done at the clinic. So those are being scheduled. Just tell them you want to schedule your PHA. It takes about 15 minutes and they'll get it done. We will have some on-site events again this year, May, June, and August. August 31st being the deadline, so you can jump in one of those on-site events too, those big mass screening events. We're going to do the screenings over in this corner over here on the next round, so they won't be out here in front of everybody. So a little bit of privacy, so in case you pass out, not everybody's going to see you, maybe, except for the pictures we take and put them on social media. So, but that is coming up. One other thing I want to talk about with CARE ATC is no-shows. Just want to remind you that please don't be a no-show. If you can't make your appointment, simply call ahead of time, give them some notice, and say, I can't make my appointment. Those no-shows count against us, actually cost us money, and they also cost your coworkers a potential slot. You can see our emails that go out. Christine and I send those out, and the clinic is full all the time. So any slot we can fill with somebody is great. You'll be getting a call if you do a no-show. So you'll be getting a phone call from the CARE ATC staff. Hopefully not a second no-show, but if you get a second no-show, it's a 60-day suspension from clinic services. A third no-show is 90 days, and that's been in place for quite a while. Just make sure that you call if you can't make an appointment. Real important. So, all right. We just finished an online challenge for those of you who have our fitness app and downloaded the app and participate in all that good stuff. This was a long one. It was fairly easy to complete, though. Not to say this wasn't a hard accomplishment, but 10,000 calories. Most of the folks up here burned 15, 20, 25,000 calories during the challenge. So kind of cool stuff. This is we had 79 people sign up for this, and these 41 finished. And these 41 alone burned 652,000 calories. So that's pretty cool. And all those calories they burn, they get a new t-shirt. So I've got t-shirts I've ordered, and they'll be coming in for those folks pretty soon. So a lot of effort for a t-shirt, I know that. The next slide is Heart Walk. So the Heart Walk's coming up. I've been pushing out emails. It's April 21st. We've got 39 employees signed up, which is kind of cool because when you look down the list of Tulsa employers, we've got a pretty good number compared to some of the really big companies in Tulsa as far as people signed up. And so this is last year's picture of the folks who came out for the Heart Walk. There's a few folks missing. I know that because I met them at the bar after, and they weren't in the picture. Yeah, there is a bar thing after. That's kind of an unofficial after party we have. So those of you who like to come out on a Saturday and have a little bit of fun. So April 21st, we'll do a picture of everybody at 9:15, and then we'll do the walk at 9:30. I've already ordered shirts, but I ordered a few extras. So if you still want to sign up, and it'll be kind of first come, first serve, getting a few of the shirts to walk with. So with that is coming up, so definitely participate if you're interested. Easy 5K walk. So. All right, Marilyn's got something to say.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Paige. So we're going to talk about some stuff that's new and some reminders about fuel. We now have the smoothie bar, so you can have a smoothie made, bring your own protein powder, and they're happy to mix that up for you and make it however you want with almond milk and fruits and veggies, whatever you want. We also now have grab-and-go breakfast. So if you want a breakfast sandwich or breakfast burrito that are down there sometimes, you can come in and grab those and just take them and check out without having to wait. Also, a good reminder is remember that we stopped serving breakfast at 9:30. We need to not be in there requesting breakfast after that so that they can get everything turned around for lunch. We are still doing the $5 value meals, and you can use your punch card for the 6th meal up to $9, and it's a one-time use card. So if you use it and the meal is $7, you're still going to turn in that card. It's only able to be used one time. We still have our daily entree specials. You cannot get a half of an entree, but you can get an entree with no sides or just a side. So just a few good reminders about fuel. Thank you. Also, you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Also, as most of you probably know, there is a planned teacher walkout starting April 2nd. And because we work for such a great company, we're going to provide childcare on site if that happens. So we have some teachers that have worked here before that are going to volunteer their time, and we're going to have planned activities for them. And so more to come on that. But if you have a child that you are interested in having care for, please send me their name and their age and what hours you work so that we know how many volunteers we need. Thank you.
Okay, my second favorite season, football being the first, the second favorite is severe weather season. And we're now into that season, really starting April 1st here in Oklahoma. It can happen anytime, but from April 1st to about mid-June is when we're at most risk around here. So you'll start to see what I've got up on the screen right now. We put those on our TV monitors on the days when we have a little bit of lead time when the weather service starts, predicting gloom and doom on us. We'll run that up there. And it's just important for all of you to know what to do if we're faced with an event. One thing we learned a year or so ago is we can have these perfect drills like we're going to have next Monday, and there'll be a notice that'll go out on Friday reminding everybody we'll do a tornado drill next Monday at 10 a.m. to get everybody into the shelter so you know what to do. But it's never perfect like that when it happens. I was in the gym, everything was going crazy. One day, it was in the summer, it wasn't predicted. There was a tornado that was down around Bixby, so we didn't go to shelter. So anyway, flip up next up there, Angie. This is real busy right here. This is what I sent out last week. I'll send it again. This shows our shelter, F5 tornado shelter locations in the main building. We also have shelters that are not F5, but we have areas in all the other buildings designated to go. We've got floor captains that know what to do. They're going to be leading you in the drill, and then they will lead you if we have an actual event. So all I would ask is that just take it seriously, take the drill. It's a little bit corny, I know. It's disruptive to our work for about 15 minutes, but we've got to do it. Repetition will be very important to us if we're faced with the actual event. So next Monday, 10 o'clock, the alarms will sound. So more information coming on email. Okay? It's been tough in operations. You saw the email that went out on Monday. We lost one of our own. We lost a really good guy, 14-year employee, 2015 Employee of the Year, loved by all. And yesterday was a tough day on us, but we thought since we were all meeting today that an appropriate way to remember Roberto, about 5 years ago when the Harlan Shake was going, we did one in operations. And Roberto was kind of the key member, and you'll see when it kicks off here. So we want to remember Roberto and remember his family. The services are still pending. We've heard next Monday or Tuesday, but we'll be getting more information out on that. But a really good guy and one that I will always remember, certainly in our department. Back up and
con los terroristas.
Yeah, truly a fine man. I was just, a couple things caused me to remember, well, I'll always remember Roberto, but at our first drill for the tornado shelter, he was down there holding his Employee of the Year award. So, you know, you don't find a better person than that fellow, and he was a big loss, and again, that's what I said, we'll let you know about services. Good month, you know, how's freight operations? It's really better than that. How's freight sales? Yo! There we go. So we should have, I think the weather has bothered us a little bit in the Northeast. It's been tough on our drivers, slows things down, but we'll have a fine month, and it should be a good quarter. We're well ahead of plan for the year so far. Conexus this particular month is really kicking butt. There they are. So lots of good things going on. Again, I'm grateful for your involvement with our fine company, and let's go move some freight.